Hey guys, since the Purified Lightstone rates have all been officially released onto BDO's website in the patch notes on March 27th, we can calculate with absolute certainty whether Purified Lightstones are worth it to open or not. We can also see the break-even point in which they would be worth opening. Down below, I'll have the links to the patch notes and rates if you want to see for yourself. To calculate whether or not it is worth it to open Purified Lightstones, we first exported the data, name, and rate of all Lightstones onto Excel. We then inputted the current market silver price for each of the Lightstone. The market price is a rough but pretty good estimate on the value of each Lightstone. Then we took the rate of getting a specific Lightstone and multiplied it by the market price. We then divided that number by 100 since the rates on the websites weren't percentages, and this just makes them into percents instead of whole numbers. The value we ended up with is the silver value that each possible chance of getting a Lightstone contributes to the total value of the Purified Lightstone. Think of this like pieces of a pie. For example, if there is a 10% chance of getting 1 million silver, we would multiply a million by 10% and end up with 100,000. The total value that a 10% chance to get 1 million silver contributes is 100,000 silver. If you had an item that gave 1 million silver 10% of the time, and the rest of the time gave 0 silver, that item would only be worth 100,000 silver. Finally, we put all the pieces of the pie together by adding up all the contributions each Lightstone can give based on the rate, and ended up with the total value of each Purified Lightstone. If the value of opening a Purified Lightstone is worth less than the current market silver price of the Purified Lightstone, then it isn't worth opening. For Lightstones of Fire, the value we calculated was 10.4 million, and the current market silver price is about 16 million, so it isn't worth opening. Even if you sold the Purified Lightstone and incurred tax, you would still end up getting 13.6 million silver instead of 10.4 million. The 10.4 million we calculated is also assuming that you would keep whatever Lightstone you obtain and not sell it. If you did sell it onto the market, you would have to take away tax and you would only be getting 8.8 million silver on average per Purified Lightstone of Fire that you open. We see this trend continue with Lightstones of Earth, Wind, and Flora. The current value of Lightstones of Earth we calculated is 5.9 million silver, while the market price is about 10 million. For Wind, the value was 6.9 million silver, while the current market price is 14.5. Finally, for Flora, the value was 9.3 million, while the current market price is 14.6. If you open any of the 4 Purified Lightstones, you will incur a silver loss. Finally, we look at the actual Purified Lightstone item that can give any of the 4 types of Lightstones along with iridescent Lightstones. Fun fact, there's a chance of getting iridescent Lightstones even from the specific Purified Lightstones like Fire, Wind, Earth, and Flora. The value we calculated was 12.4 million, while the market price is 13.3 million. This was definitely the closest one, but it's still not worth opening. On top of that, you would get a random Lightstone type and very likely have to sell it back to the market and incur a tax loss. In the end, to no one's surprise, with the current market prices, it's not worth opening Purified Lightstones. Still, it's interesting to see how much money you lose every time you open one. And it's a good thing that Pearl Abyss is being more open with the rates of items. A bit of a dense, short video since we're only talking about calculations, but I still hope that you enjoyed watching. See you guys next time.